Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we completed the relationship stuff. Okay, so here we have so up to the save sales save detail. This is the things we have talked about in our last video, right? So we have done the how to make the relationship as well as a our detail. We have done these things, right? So today I'm going to discuss about the sales controller section. So I have already completed the entity. I have made two different entities, sales and sales details. After I'm going to make, I have created the DTO sales save DTO. Now I'm going to create, I'm going to create a controller which is a sales controller. This is a sales controller. Sales controller. First you have to implement this annotations. REST controller, cross-origin, and request mapping. If the request is coming API version slash sales, right? If the users type like this, it goes to the this action method, save sales action method, right? The endpoint is coming slash save, right? Sales slash save. It's come to save sales action method. Sales save sales action method, right? Now here, so here this is the if you are type API version slash save, so all the details coming to here. The record is coming via the front end. It is passing to via the DTO format, right? So here this is the front end, our front end. Here you can see here this is our port is running API version slash sales slash save. If you request this method, it's coming to this method. So here you can see the save, right? So you have to declare the APIs. So API, right? So here, this is the, you can see here, we have two different tables. So two different tables. So here you can see here, two different table, right? Sales and sales details table, right? So one save method, we have to add the two different tables. Data should be added the two different tables using the transactional data, right? So here what you are going to do is, here you can see here, if you click save button, it goes to the data should be added sales table and sales details table, right? So I already explained. So this is the product name, quantity, amount, sales ID, product ID. So here I already explained this one, right? So here understand the scenario well before do the system. So the you can see the sales table, sales details table. Here you can see the sales table, sales ID, here sales ID, date. This is the main total, our total, final total. Okay. So here sales detail consists of sales details ID, product name, product ID, and quantity, amount. These are the things consist of the sales details table, right? Quantity, amount, sales ID, right here. Sales details ID, this one. We have another column which is a sales ID. Sales ID. Sales ID, right? So here if you are to this sales ID one, the date is today date, right? As today date, all total, which is a 12,000. So 12,000 bill, sales details ID, which is a one. The product name some sugar, I already explained sugar. Product ID 3, 2. Here this quantity 2, amount 3,000. Product ID, this product ID 1 bill. The second sales ID, here we have another one, bun. Imagine bun, product ID 4, quantity 10 quantity. Here we have written the remaining balance is 9,000. Right? Sales ID, this is the sales ID 1, right? Right. So the one sales ID consists of many sales details, right? The sales ID. Okay, this is a primary key. The same primary key comes sales detail ID. It's a foreign key, right? So here, this is how the relationship works. So here, this is the date, it's a total altogether. So these are the bills. I have the data bills, right? I just put it this one. So you have to imagine here's a 30,000. This is also 30,000. I just put it, right? So altogether 60,000. Right? This is bill. You have to add the bill as a JSON form, right? So this is how we have add the bill. So okay, imagine. So, okay, so yeah, click on the save button. So what happened in sales details table, add this data all together, the total day to day date. These are the total. Okay, the main total. Right, the sales details table, you can this total, what are the items you sold, all that you can find it from the sales details table. The 12,000 today date, the invoice number is this one, the particular invoice number, what are the items you sold. Okay, you just go to the sales details table, you can view the data, and these are the items you sold. You can easily you can see, right? So you can understand scenario how the PO system is works, right? So now let's understand the scenario. Well, so this is the DTO format. This may be, this is I have testing today. I using the Postman. If it is Angular also same thing, it's coming. If I click send button, this data is coming via this DTO format. So where's my DTO format? Okay, this sales save DTO, sales save, sales, where's the sales save? Here sales save DTO, this format. Data is coming this sales save DTO. Okay, right, sales save DTO, this format is coming here. What I'm going to do is sales ID, date, and total. Right, so here the sales details DTO, we have another DTO we need to create sales save details DTO. We have to create the two different DTOs. One is the sales save DTO, another sales save details DTO. Right, sales DTO, we have a, what are the things we already explained this one. What these are the fields. What are the fields? If you look at the sales table here, these are the fields we have just in my last video tutorial. So all things we are copy and paste it over here, right? So this one not set, it is a list. So here sales ID, here likewise this one should be auto increment, we don't need to take it. The rest of the column here date and total. So you try to get date and total. Save sales save DTOs mean this is the sales save DTOs. This is sales save DTOs because we have to get the item as a list of the item here. If you hold on the control key down and click on this, it goes here. It will be mapped here. If you have to write this sales save DTO, what I did here is sales under the list. What are the list here? The sales DTO, date and total. We have to this one. We have to set as a list. List format mean this is the list. This is one list. One row list. Second row list. If you want to buy another one, comma another list. Okay. So likewise, if you have 12,000 bill, if you want to add another bill, if it is a for 13,000, another one is 100 bill, 1,000 bill here, some other item. You can bought sales ID one. The one sales ID can so many sales details. Okay. Okay. I hope you understood so far well, right? So it's coming to here. This is sales product name, quantity, amount, sales ID, product ID. You have to add the product ID as well, right? It's a product ID as well. So okay, the product ID. So all the details will be coming over here, isn't it? Right? Okay. So now this all the details we added like this. This is a format. It's coming in the sales save DTO. We have to implement this. The sales save DTO consists of this sales save details DTO as well. Sales save details DTO as well. The sales save DTO consists of sales save details DTO as well. Okay, right. It's coming here, and the data is coming by the DTO format. And first we have to check it whether it's coming success or not here. Now if you have to check it, if I implement that, first you have to check it whether it's coming or not. If you have implemented, if you have run the code and check, we will be able to check if the data is coming. So here the problem is here. I want to run the MySQL service. So if you get any problem, first you have to check it. The MySQL server is working. The port is started or not. Okay, if you have connect via the this all the database, you have connect the MySQL workbench. So you have to run it this one, this service, right? Now here you can see here. If you have to run it again. Okay, here this MySQL problem, the connectivity problem. So now the connectivity problem will be solved. If you run again, here all things working. So because the problem is I've already started the server, that's why I have a problem, right? The problem, the service I already started, that's why it will be telling like that. Okay, so you stop and run it. You stop it, right? We'll stop it and run it. This is not an error. The server is I already started. Right here, it's working. Okay, it's working, right? So you can see here this when the here this is a foreign key. We have to implement the brand and category relationship, the product relationship, the sales relationship. All things will be here. We have already done it. Connect with is successful. What, right? So you can check it this way. Later on we have explained this one, this line, because the when we pass the data, when you click this send button, this all the data will be added into the database. While we later on will see. First you have to understand the flow. Right? Data is coming via the front end this format. I have already explained this one. This is the list. Pick the list. The list. Data is coming. This is the list of details. Okay, so it is sales saved DTO consists of sales saved details DTO as well. It's coming here. Put it to here. It pass it to here. So here I have created the product service class. We have created the add sales method. So this all the data will be passing the sales service add sales method action method add sales action method mean here all the data will be coming here, right? All the data will be coming here, right? All the data will be passing here. Now what I'm going to do is it will be receiving all the data. So here we have a two different details, one sales repo, another one is sales details repo. So here you can create the go to the repo. So what is the repo? I have already explained. The repo is a part which will be managing the SQL queries. So here you can see the sales repo. Here there is a repo, JPA repo. If you all down the control key and click on this, here all the SQL methods should be available over here. Here all the method will be consist over here. All the related SQL methods. Okay, so you no need to write the code. Okay, so it will be if you are writing public interface sales repo extend JPA repository mean this is the all the SQL query will be handling by the JPA repository in our Spring Boot application project. Right. This is the interface. Okay. This is not a class. The repo is nothing, not a class. This is the interface. Okay. The sales repo is extend the JPA repository. Say all the SQL queries will be handled JPA. We have to given here two parameters, sales and integer. Sales means this is a sales entity. The sales entity class and the primary key will be you have to implement the primary key with the integer. If it is long, you have to add it here as a long. So I have added there in the integer so that you have put it the integer. Right? First you have to understand this scenario well. Then only you will be able to make the any system on Spring Boot application. This is very must. Right? This is you have to clear about this one. Okay? Right. The same thing you have to do the another DTO we have created, repo we have created another repo. You have to create like this. Create here, say the interface and you have to create the interface. Likewise, I have created this one, right? Sales details repo. This is also the same thing, the repo. Sales details, it is an entity, sales it is entity, right? This is a primary key, which is an integer format. So you have to write it over the integer. Okay, right? Okay, I hope you guys you understood so far well, right? First you have to go through this video. What I did here is go to the entity. I have how to associate with the relationship, and we have created the sales save DTO and sales save details DTO. We have created two different details, sales save DTO and sales save details DTO, right? Sales save DTO also here. This sales details, sales details. These are all the fields you have copied here. Put it here. We already done. We have already explained this. Put it here. Only the column name you have to remove it. Rest of the field you have to put it like this. Okay, so okay, right? So you have to go through this one, and we have discussed about the controller. This class controller, and controller passing to the data to the service. Which service? Sales service. You have to passing to the sales service IMPL. You have to receive the data, right? So in my next video tutorial, I explaining the rest of the things. Thank you for watching.